So now I'll just be walking through how I made this video. I won't go in depth into the software, click on this, move this, all that, but just so you'll get an understanding of how you can possibly make something like this too by showing you how I made this. So let's just watch the video first.
Your every trade, every order, every move is being watched. Why? To front run you, to move ahead of your execution. Bots profiting off your trade. Prices move, slippage happens. You pay more.
On the headlines today, a major crypto whale is facing massive fallout after a $20 billion trade shook the market, triggering sharp volatility, widening spreads,
The line is striking. Why not route through dark pools? Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, BlackRock, they don't trade in the open.
Yes, Charlie, but this is the crypto space where sadly nothing of such exists.
Not anymore. This is GoDark, crypto's first dark pool DEX. The bots? GoDark makes you completely invisible to them. No front running, no sandwich attacks, zero MEV extraction. With GoDark, you trade any asset of any size without moving the market. Your trades untraceable, your wallets unwatchable. It's time to be invisible. GoDark.
All right, so this is where that was the video. I should even scrub through it while we are like discussing about each scene. Eventually, I think we'll all hop on call sometime later and then just discuss it together. But for now, let me just go through the plan I have here. The creative brief. So firstly, you should start from the creative direction. So firstly, let me just say this. Each time that you're working on a project, prepare a brief. Like I said, this creative brief, it is meant to be your source of truth. For me, what that was just, I just wrote down things on Notion here. I'll go through each of them one by one. So your brief is meant to be your source of truth. It's where you go to each time you are confused about the brand. You are meant to understand the brand first. So you are meant to create a brief. For me, I just wrote this on Notion here because again, it was done in 3 days. As I said, this is what I did, not necessarily what you should do because I was rushing. I had just 3 days to do this. I think it was the 18th, the morning of the 18th that I saw the competition. So this was rushed. So firstly, you have to define the mood, define the feel of the video. That is, how do you want this video to feel? For this GoDark video, I wanted it to feel authoritative, serious. So not like a promo ad, not like a corporate promo ad, not like this is GoDark, crypto's first dark pool DEX, not that kind of vibe, right? More like this is GoDark. So I'll still reach the part where I was preparing the script. I knew how I wanted the voice to sound, so I was doing the voiceovers myself first before we then used AI to create the voice. So I was mouthing it myself. This is GoDark, crypto's first dark pool DEX. The bots, GoDark makes you completely invisible to them. So basically, I understood what it should sound like, what the video should feel like. This is the first part of when you're working on any project. Even though I didn't have the scripts yet, I understood the feel I was going for. Your every trade, every order, every move is being watched. That was what was in my mind in terms of the tone of the voice and of the video. So that should guide you throughout. Then the messaging, I'll I'll read this part. This part, I'll go more deeper into these. But I didn't want the messaging to be make more money, make money fast. Is this the next big thing? Crypto revolution type vibe, because that was already overused in the industry. And I didn't want GoDark to sound like another crypto scam. So you wanted it to sound serious. You want GoDark to sound like they know what they are doing, like they are a proper organization, and not like I didn't want to give them the same voice as every other new crypto platform or new crypto website. That was also why I didn't stick to the whole SaaS edit style, because I wanted it to feel different to an extent. So that was the direction. Visual style. I was meant to fill this up with something, but again, I didn't think of. I mean, I was rushing, so I just had to. I had something in mind already to create. So I started to create the video when I just understood the tone. So I started with the first scene, then I went to other scenes that I had ideas of. You don't have to follow scene one, scene two, scene three, scene four, scene five. If you have a concept for scene one and you have for scene four, because of time, I had to just start on scene one, then start doing for scene four. But I didn't finish scene four so that I can transition scene three into it. I'll explain all that much later, but if you are into editing, you would understand what I'm talking about already. So for the content details, I just yes, I copied again your source of truth. Everything about what you are doing should be on one page. So I copied all the information from GoDark's tweets. I just copied it and pasted it here. This is basically everything about the competition. I just pasted it here so I can come here and then get the information whenever I need it. So that was the contest details. Then the copy gotten from socials. I copied as much as I could from their social media to just get an idea of the brand. So when you are working on a project, you have to understand what you are selling. You have to understand the brand. You can either do that by just studying their website, their products, using their products yourself, looking at their documentation, which I also did. But um one thing that made me do it faster was just use how they sell themselves already. They already have a presence online. So that makes your work easier. For a brand that doesn't have a presence online, you have to go and research on their brand or ask them for more information about their brand, what they are offering, their unique selling proposition, unique selling point, unique selling proposition. What makes them unique? Why people should buy from them? But Godak already had some things on their social, so I just went on that. I also got all the media from their social, from their X. I put it in one place so that I can come here and reference if I need to understand their style even better. And this, I even used this image in a part of the edit. So this was my inspiration. This is what made me realize that, okay, I can show a hand holding a phone because I saw that on their social media. This coin as well, I wanted to use this coin as well because I see that that is what they use to represent their brand. But there was no time to create this that I had in mind. So thankfully the video still came out excellently without that. So again, I put all this here so that I can come here if I need to understand the brand or in scripting. All this came very useful in scripting, and I'll get to that very soon.